Hi there, Sean here with Team Intentional Difference. Today I want to take just a moment to tell you about one of the dimensions of my intentional difference, and that is prevailing talents. But before I get to the talents, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm born and raised just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. I'm a huge Red Sox fan. I have a wife, 2 kids, and I'm proud to say that I have traveled to 37 of our 50 states. Let me start today by telling you what my top 5 prevailing talents are. And they are, number 1, achiever, followed by focus, then discipline, a talent called strategic, and finally a talent called significance. One of the things that I'm told by my coworkers that they love about me is the fact that I get a lot of things done. I'm a get-her-done kind of guy. You see, each day I wake up and I start my day with a mental or sometimes a written checklist of things that need to be done for the day. And I can lay my head on the pillow at the end of the night knowing that it's been a good and successful day if all of those things have been checked off the list. You see, that's what an achiever does. We have mental checklists or oftentimes written checklists of things that need to be done, and when they're done, we realize success. Let me tell you about another one of my talents called strategic. The best way I can tell you about this talent is to tell you a story about a recent experience that we have while moving across country. The day for our move came and the rental truck was parked in the driveway. I told my wife and the others that were helping us move that I needed everything out of the house and on the driveway, but I didn't want to put a single thing in the truck yet. See, what I needed to do was to look at the entirety of the project. I needed to see all the pieces that were in play, make a plan in my mind, and then I could execute the plan. Well, wouldn't you know it, even though we had to move things twice, the truck was packed perfectly. Nothing was damaged and everything got on the truck that needed to be. My strategic allowed me to see the end goal before I even started, even though I created a little bit more work for the team. One of the things that I've been told over the course of my life is that I'm a fairly intense human being. Well, as I mentioned, my top 5 talents, achiever, focus, discipline, strategic, and significance, kind of lend themselves to a pretty intense person. I used to think that was a real drawback. People don't want to be around an intense person. But what I've come to learn and believe about myself is that when I put those top 5 talents and that intensity into a system where I can be utilized best, in other words, use my intentional difference, what I bring to the table that's unique, I can be a tremendous asset to the team. I'm the kind of person that you want on your team because I'm going to get the job done. I'm going to do it with significant purpose in mind, incredible discipline, lots of focus, and I'm going to have a plan. I don't do things haphazardly. So how about you? Have you thought about what your intentional difference is? That thing, that one thing that you and only you can bring to the table? Contact us today to learn more about how you can start operating in your intentional difference.